Hey there guys, it's Gr33n here, and welcome to Green on Screen. I finally have a secured recording place. This is my basement. You can see the dartboard behind me back there. Yeah, there. And other than that, it's pretty boring. It's an unfinished basement. I mean, there's not much to say. I am using my mother's webcam because mine, as you saw on the Christmas episode, was not fantastic. So, yeah, I got that. I'm using my external mic still. I've yet to upgrade to a better one, and probably won't for a long time, due to all of my money being tied up in the Vita. As of now, I'm actually contemplating going a different route instead of getting the Vita. It's complicated. I'll discuss it at a later time when I think things through more, and it's not late at night. I like the lighting in this area, actually. I feel kind of washed out, but all in all, it doesn't feel bad. I could be sitting a bit further back, that would probably help, but I don't know. So, I am here to talk about... Oh, I don't have it on me. Hold on. Where is it? I found it. I'm here to finally get my first thoughts on Skyward Sword out. Today, I played this game for 2 hours. I have finished the 4th boss. I'd like to not spoil anything. I'll spoil the themes of the first 3 dungeons, but that's as far as I am, and I have not spoilerified myself, so I don't know the rest. You start off in Skyloft, a beautiful sky place. The graphics are gorgeous for the Wii, and all of its 480p glory. It's actually really beautiful. I love the art direction they used in here. I love most of the characters. So you start off up there, right, and you have to go rescue your bird, and then Zelda gets kidnapped, and you win a contest, and stuff happens, right? And then the story... You meet Fi, your faithful companion for this entry of the Zelda series. She's the spirit of the Goddess Sword, the first sword that you get in the game. I don't like her. She's got interesting personality, she's funny, she made me laugh a bunch of times. But the issue is that she pops up at the worst places. Now, it's gotten better now that I'm in past the 3rd dungeon. But at the beginning of the game, you'll be like... I mean, if you've never played Zelda, she'd be fantastic, but... You'll be like going to... In a puzzle, you can't reach the ceiling, or you can't reach the ledge, so naturally you go to push a block. You get right next to the block and she says, "This block looks like it can be..." Stuff like that happens, and it's just... She pops up and tells you stupid stuff that you could have figured out by yourself. Oh, sorry, distracted. Yeah, she's cool, but she's annoying. So I don't like her. I do love the graphics and the art style, though. I'd have to give that to this game, it's fantastic. It uses motion control rather well. Every item in this game is motion controlled, from bombs to slingshot to... Probably bow and arrow, I'm not there yet, but I know for a fact that it's also motion controlled. Right down to your sword. With Wii Motion Plus, it does 1-to-1 sword. If I slice like that in real life, Link will slice like that in the game. It's really cool. It's pretty awesome. I had my doubts. First off, I thought swordplay I'd have to be up, swinging my arm like a crazy man. I can just sit there, quick, precise flips of the wrist. Works perfect. And Link goes crazy. Another concern of mine was that the enemies would not require it. That I could just princess my way through and go... And so far it's been about half and half. A lot of enemies haven't required it, but a lot of them have. The first boss and the second boss did not, and neither did the 4th. The 3rd one did. It required precise swordplay. And a lot of enemies have. A lot of puzzles require precise swordplay, which is really kind of interesting. The items don't feel gimmicky at all. I thought they'd be super gimmicky, but they're really cool. I like them. And, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that part. The dungeons so far have been pretty fantastic. The first one, the forest, or I think it's called Skyview Temple. It's basically a foresty type area. Fantastic. I loved it. I did get stuck in there for a while, but that's because I decided not to use the map. You should look at the map, kids. It can help you. So I got stuck in there, and it was fun. But I did enjoy the game. Or the temple at least. The first boss was fantastic. Didn't die until the second temple, and that was purposeful death. No, before the second temple, and that was purposeful because I was bored, so I started running into lava to see how many times I could do it before I died. And I think I got like 16 before I died, which was kind of depressing that it only takes away half a heart, but whatever. Second temple. Fantastic. Earth temple. It's a fiery lava volcano themed. Highly reminiscent of the mining shaft in Minish Cap, combined with the Dragon Roost Island of Wind Waker. If you kind of combine those and give it the unique Skyward Sword feel, you'd be in the Earth Temple. The boss was also fantastic. I loved it. None of the bosses so far have been super hard, but I have been a fan of them. Third temple was was like the Lanayru mining facility. It was kind of a deserty theme with time travel, which I'm not going to get into, but yeah, it wasn't fantastic. I'm not going to lie, the design was simple and basic, and I never was confused as to where to go next or what to do. Didn't take me very long. It was the quickest of the 3 dungeons for me. The first one being the longest, but that's because I got stuck and yeah, it was just a mess. It was a mess. But the third one wasn't super great, and the boss was, it was the demo boss. If you saw the E3 demos from like the last 2 years, or just this past year, just 2011, 2010 they just showed like a poster. 2011 the demo, it was the scorpion guy, and it was way too easy. Fourth boss I'm also not going to reveal because it's got huge spoilers to the story, but it was fun. Let me tell you, the fourth boss is fantastic. I loved it. No dungeon before it either. It's just like you go straight from the third boss, little bit of story, and then the fourth one. The game has a lot of side quests. I like side quests, but not in this game. Now, I really can't say that fairly because I've only done one, but it involved a certain character based off of Spanish-Mexican culture with a French name that looked out of place in the series. You can play the game and find him for yourself, but I didn't like him. I never actually finished that side quest either. Apparently you get like star bits or something, I don't know. So I haven't done any more side quests, but that one did not leave me thrilled. The only item I can think of that I'm not a big fan of is the bug catching net. Just because it feels slightly unresponsive to me. But whatever. The game is fantastic overall. I'm having a blast playing this game. I'm hoping the difficulty increases. I've heard it gets really hard in the second half, and I've also heard I'm not even in the second half yet. But, apparently I'm getting there. There's like 8 dungeons, and I've done the first 3. Or something like that. I don't know. It's supposed to just be a fantastic game. In the second half, the first half is supposed to be kind of, you know, okay, it's a typical Zelda, but the second half is supposed to be super unique. From what I've read, the reviews I've read and stuff, so I'm just so excited to get farther. But getting there is quite a hassle. So, yeah, that. Obviously, Sly Cooper is in production. I'm actually sitting here, it's on the TV, like right there. You guys are in between me and the TV. And, That's what I've been looking at. If you've been wondering why I'm looking over you, Sly Cooper. It's going great. I'm like 20 episodes in now. I'm about to start World 4. There's 4 main worlds, and then the 5th one is just the final boss. Yeah, I guess I thought I had something else to say. I can't remember what it is at the moment. Oh, Let's Play 4. I'm hoping to finish Sly Cooper over this long weekend. I also have tomorrow, Monday off, and then I get out early on Thursday, which happens to be my birthday, yeah! Turning 16, finally. Got my birthday coming up, and then I get out early at, like, 10:30 in the morning. I'm only there for, like, 3 hours. Take a couple exams and then get out. I'm gonna go eat some sushi. I'm gonna eat twice my weight in sushi. Then I'm gonna come home and probably either record or play more Skyward Sword. I want to get a lot of this done. Just because it's one of those games I want to finish before the Vita comes out. That's currently this and Final Fantasy 13, so if you see me talking about a game on Twitter, it's likely one of those two. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, at Gr33n. Yeah, that. I was talking about open before. I skipped that. Totally. Yeah, it's currently not decided on. It's between 3 or 4 games. The lighting makes my nose look weird. I've got these shadows right here. I bet you guys have been thinking about that. That's from my glasses. That's crazy. I kinda like it. Makes me look super smiley. That makes my cheeks look swollen. I'm just sitting normally here. My cheeks look super swollen. That's so creepy. Not even using special effects. That's so cool. That was probably really stupid for all of you guys, but yeah. LPO 4. It's between like 3 games. It's between 4 games. Currently. 4 games that I haven't narrowed down to. I'm hoping before next weekend, or during next weekend, so I can start recording. One is going to be more complicated than the rest, but that's also the one I'm leaning towards, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen here? Actually, yeah, it's between 2 games. 2 games. Scratch that. Scratch the other 2. At least at this point, no, it's between 3. Let's say 3. That's the best. Those 3 right there? Yeah, I'll pick one. One of those 3. You guys will not get a say in it. Because I want to pick for myself, I guess. One of the 3 is blind, 2 are not blind. I have played the other 2 extensively. Not quite as extensively as Sly Cooper, but I mean, I'll know what I'm doing. And the other one, I'll just be lost for so much. So if you want me to be lost, go ahead and sound out in the comments below. Sound off in the comments below. And if you want me to know what I'm doing, sound off in the comments below. And sound off in the comments below. Anyway, I'm kind of dragging this episode out when I don't need to be. So that is about all for today. I am Gr33n. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe, comment, rate, favorite the video, all that jazz. See you guys.